Welcome to the Ash Heels Podcast. Yes, this is the total takeover of the Ash Holes Podcast, but with the female touch. The first Tuesday of every month, the ladies take over and light up the airwaves. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy a lady's point of view about cigars. Please welcome Sarah and Agnes.
Broadcasting live from the Studio 21 Cigar Studio above Two Guys Cigars in Salem, New Hampshire. This is the Ash Heels Podcast Takeover, as you have come to love. And today we are talking about self-care and cigars. I'm here with my lovely co-host, Agnes. Hello, Agnes.
Hello, Sarah. First of all, happy birthday, Sarah.
Aw, thank you. Yes.
You're 25 now?
28. Oh, 28. We're rounded on 30, everybody. Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. End of the world.
End of the world.
You know what's weird? In my head, I'm like, I'll thrive in my 40s and 50s. Mm-hmm. For whatever reason, 30 freaks me out. I don't know why. I just internally, I'm like, I have all the hobbies of like a 65-year-old retired man. So I'm like, definitely will be coming into my age in the 40s and 50s, but 30 scares me. I don't know why. So going to cling to these last couple of years with white knuckles. So yeah, we're talking today about self-care and cigars. I'm really excited to chat about this with you, but we're smoking something very special.
Very special.
I'm going to give it to Agnes to tell you about this particular cigar.
So this particular cigar is one of my top 5 favorites. The top 5 I'm saying because you know the portfolio I work with at United is spectacular, and this is like in the top 5, which says a lot. So this is Red Anchor, and we are smoking Captain 5x50. Wrapper is Ecuadorian Habano 2000. Binder is Dominican Monte Plata, which is proprietary to the Kellner family farm. They do that. It's like their thing. Fillers are Dominican San Vicente, Dominican Habano 92, and Pennsylvanian. And it comes in a box of 25, $20 per single, and $424.99 per box of 25. And you can find this cigar on twoguyscigars.com. That's 2guyscigars.com.
So you just had an event with this.
Yes, I had actually an event in all 3 Salem stores, and that was spectacular. But also, really interesting thing happened. Oliver, our director of operations, Ollie, as we so nicely call him, had an event, and I forgot what the name of the place. So basically, it was like blind tasting, where you have 2 cigars chosen by one of the employees of the place, and one was Red Anchor, and it was exactly this, a 5x50 Captain, and it went up against super famous brand. It was 20 smokers, and so you smoke like, you start one, and you dry draw, cold draw like we do it, but there's no label.
Yeah, they were unbanded?
Covered. The band's
okay.
covered. And then you do 1/3, and then you turn on to the other one, and they discuss, and it's very proactive kind of activity. And at the end, they sort of, whilst they're smoking, they make their, like, oh, I like this one. This one's a little bit harsher. Cutting to the chase. From 20 people, 18 chose Red Anchor.
Wow.
After it revealed, it was 18 people. And 2 chose Don Carlos.
Wow. That is an incredible spread. Wow. Congrats to the captain here.
I know.
Let's taste it before we light it. Already on the cold.
I'm getting some graham crackers and a bit of hay.
I feel like a little dried fruit, but I want to lean apricot and not like fig.
Yeah, it's
Like
not like a raisin or anything.
No.
Maybe golden raisin.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't
Like
know
a-
if I've been eating too much sourdough bread. Well, actually, I immediately feel that little sourdough.
Interesting.
yeasty.
All right, well, let's light it up. It is time to light our cigar, brought to you by Perdomo, the hottest brand in the land, a company founded on quality, tradition, and excellence.
One draw, that's the law. One draw, that's the law. One draw, that's the law.
One Draw, That's the Law is brought to you by Abuelo Cigars. You're going to live under my roof, you're going to play by my rules. Abuelo Cigars.
Even just on the first draw, a lovely note of a little bit of spice. I'm always very pro spice early on. I love that. It kind of hooks me. Cedar. Aaron is kind of our super taster, I feel like. I'm always curious to get He's like the board wizard, but he's also the palate wizard of all things.
And I also take the longest to light.
That's okay. You're doing it. You're doing a multitask job over there.
It is a little bit leather from. Normally, I won't taste that at the very beginning, but this one, but like a nice Italian leather, thin one-piece leather, like not rough.
I've never heard someone get into the specific leathers of a cigar
Yeah,
palette. That's
freshly oiled leather.
I love that. I love that.
It's like people will know who's into leather goods. They will know there's such a difference in terms of smell and even texture. Almost like when you touch something, you almost can taste it. So with leather, it's that. It's not like I lick shoes, which I love shoes, but this is like really thin, delicate leather. It's not like rough, like biker boots.
I can get that.
But delicate.
Just a disclaimer, that's not an invite to the people that do lick shoes to
Yes.
write in. We're done with hearing that
We're
stuff.
good. We don't need that. To each their own, but also do not subjugate us to reading that, please God.
Know who you are.
No, this is really nice right out of the gate. I'm always, it's interesting. My palate, I tend to lean towards Nicaraguan cigars more, and this has happened a couple times recently where I smoke a Dominican. This is not my first time smoking this, but this is one of the Dominicans that I like because it's so interesting. It keeps my attention. It's not too mild. It's an easy smoke. I would almost categorize it as between like mild and medium. So your mild smoker could enjoy it, but it's so flavorful. It's so lovely. I really like this. So we'll check in a little bit, see how it's smoking. But the band is stunning, or the wrapper is stunning. The band's cool too, don't get me wrong. But the wrapper is stunning, and it's smoking.
Huge smoke output.
Yeah,
too.
Right.
Yeah, you see, I don't know if
Beautiful.
people watching, like you can see I like big smoky cigars like that too. It feels productive. So this week we're talking about self-care. And I thought as the ladies in the area, this is probably something that we are capable of discussing. And I think the narrative around self-care has changed in the last 5 years. And I thought this was maybe something to bring into the cigar conversation. And just the nature of them. So I say self-care, and I think immediately there is like a woman's connotation involved in self-care. Like people think face masks or like glass of wine, watching your favorite reality TV show, or taking a bubble bath, like all these things with self-care. But as I've talked to people, I have come to realize this is self-care for a lot of folks. They just don't call it self-care. Those casual smokers who after a long day want to have a cigar to relax, all that stuff. And I think it's time to bring in the term self-care into the cigar industry. I mean, it's something that slows you down. It's something that makes you, not to like use a turn of phrase, but like stop and smell the roses or the cigar smoke, if you will. But I think this almost forces you to slow down. Like, obviously we're smoking on the shop floor, we're moving, we're hustling, but most people aren't enjoying these this way. They're sitting on their porch, they're by the campfire, they're with their buddies, and they're in a circle, fellowshipping, having conversation, and they're taking a beat, I think, from the hubbub of life. And I think that is a form of self-care. And I think a lot of men participate in self-care, and they just don't even call it that. But I wanted to talk about that and kind of hear your thoughts on it. I mean, we kind of live in a very hustle culture in America anyway. It's not just the cigar industry or any industry. I think it's just kind of how America is. So the importance of something like this in your ritual.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, how cigars should be protected at all costs, that cigar smoking culture, because the further we go into the hyped dynamics, energy, like AI, this is the only true soulful element where you truly slow down, where you give yourself time, space. You can think good thoughts. You can reflect on the day. Like you mentioned, like self-care, like bubble bath. This is like the furthest from what I would do after like hard work's day, right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, let me run myself a bath. No, but like I can't wait to go home and light like a nice cigar, have a glass of wine or tea, whatever. That is like what I associate. Sort of like a reward. And have you ever seen like people smoking cigars like angry situations?
No, they
Right?
might come in angry. I've seen tons of people come in, wired from their day into the shop. They light one of these up, they sit for an hour, and they come out with a smile on their face or, just a bounce in their step. And it's like that thing, this cigar, whatever they're smoking, kind of disconnected them from the hubbub or the noise, if you will, like of the world. And I do think your point about the digital age and AIs everywhere and everyone's plugged into their phone, and this is something, it's handmade. It's something that's going to occupy your hands. I guess you can use your phone on it. That's fine. But it gives you that beat, that space to just take a second. And so I guess the question is this self-care? 100%. I think it's absolutely
self-care for sure. Even how we associate having something in our mouth with more pleasure than not, right? Whether it's food, I know somebody's now thinking something naughty.
Glass of wine.
That's for you. So this is one of those things that you, not adding calories to your day, but you have that thing in your mouth and your lips hold it or whatever, you grab it with your teeth. It's just that I think it's some kind of neuro signals going to the brain that you are happy doing that.
I also think part of that is the ritual. You don't grab one of these and quick light it. It's not a cigarette in the back alley. You know what I mean? There's a ritual to this. There's a proper way to cut it, proper way to light it, proper way to smoke it and hold it and enjoy it. So it requires you to kind of focus on that ritual of, ooh, what are you drinking there?
Drinking coffee and cold foam with vanilla. No, not vanilla, caramel. It's so good.
How does that taste with the Captain? Does it pair well?
It pairs so well. I think that was one of the drinks that they did at the. When you smoke Red Anchor, do black coffee and do sort of like macchiato.
Okay.
Literally same cigar with different coffees. You will pick up different notes.
Interesting. Okay.
With black coffee, you will recognize more that leather in there, cocoa, darker chocolate, because it has a bit of that acidity, right? Bitterness, bitter bite a bit. And then with the creamier thing, it will be the same cigar, literally, that's why I like
Pulls
it.
out different notes. That's fascinating. I like that. Maybe we should do that for a show sometime.
We should.
Same cigar, different drinks, what notes we get. That would be kind of
go.
cool. But yeah, so I think in the world, to Agnes's point, where it's so loud and noisy and there's always something, protecting the spaces that, disconnect you from the noise or require you to pause, whatever that may be, and being comfortable saying hey, this is something I do to take care of myself, which is, cigars and their ritual around it. So I don't know, Aaron, does man's perspective here, I'm kind of curious, do you ever think about this self-care? Do you ever have a cigar after a long day?
I refer to it as self-care in a very specific scenario. It's when I'm at work. I work in education and special ed, and there's always a professional development day where they're talking about self-care. And when they ask for your input, if they ask me directly, I say cigars, so they don't talk to me ever again, which works out perfectly. So
then the DARE officer shows up and talks to you. No.
Yeah, they don't care that much. But it ends the conversation, which is perfect for me.
Yeah, but it is. I mean, to you, I think using the term self-care is okay. It's not just a woman's space. It's anything that can bring you that relaxation in the hubbub of our culture.
Yeah.
So I do think it's
important. And we are guilty. I don't know if it's my generation or where I'm from, but as an Eastern European 80s child, I literally don't remember I was allowed to rest. So if I was sitting in a room, if I wasn't doing homework, I was expected to do anything else. So if I just sat in my room, God forbid, lay down when it's not time to go to bed, I would have what are you doing there, resting? There would be plenty of things to do, do the dishes, go sweep the floor. I was literally raised in a environment, and it's not just my family, it's just the whole culture of Eastern Europe, that you are almost guilt-tripped into taking time for yourself and resting. So this is re-educating me almost.
Yeah.
I'm no.
It forces you, right?
Forces me, no, calm down. It's okay. You don't have to answer the phone calls, or you don't have to conduct business. This is a moment, which I'm guilty at. I still conduct business when I smoke cigars. It is part of my business, in my defense. But it just almost re-educates me to engage into conversations I choose.
Yeah.
With people I choose. I'm unapologetic if I'm in a lounge and somebody's obnoxious or just not my cup of tea. I respect myself enough now being 47, finally, that I can just remove myself from the places, situations, and I will use cigar, like, as it just move to the other thing. So it's literally, cigar smoking has elevated my life experiences on so many levels.
I love that.
Culturally, conversations, not compromising my palate. If I don't like it, I will put it down.
Yep.
I will, try to, maybe see if it's plugged or whatnot. I won't be complete ass.
Sure.
But again, it's almost like I'm honoring myself whilst I'm smoking cigars in every aspect of it.
I love that. I really do. So I guess declaring on the Ash Heels here, cigars are self-care. And it's okay to refer it to your self-care. If anyone's giving you a hard time about smoking your cigars, just tell them, hey, look, it's my self-care. I mean, come on. No one's going to fight you on that. All right, folks, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, our usual suspects and more on the Red Anchor Captain.
Only great leaf makes great cigars. Aganorsa Leaf stands out because of the distinctive mouth-watering flavors of the Corojo 99 and the Criollo 98 seeds, cultivated by Cuban agronomists on the best lands in Jalapa and Esteli, Nicaragua. When you smoke one of the JFR Lunatic, Guardian of the Farm, or Casa Fernandez cigars, you will experience the unique taste and aroma that makes Aganorsa Leaf different than any other tobacco in the world. Smoke one today and enjoy the signature flavor of Aganorsa Leaf.
We're back live from the Studio 21 Cigar Studio above Two Guys Cigars in Salem, New Hampshire. And today we are smoking the Red Anchor Captain. If you're new and just listening, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And if you have a comment, question, or concern, email us theashholespodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear it all. We love our reads that we get in the mail. So, drop us a line. You might make it on the show.
Just no foot stuff.
No foot stuff, please, God. None. Speaking of, do we have anything in the mail?
Yes. This is such a great letter. So this one is Leslie of the Corn writing in.
She was here just a few weeks ago.
Yes.
And she says, hello all. I wanted to pitch an idea for the Ash Heels. Instead of Sarah reading Kiltman's Corner, she needs her own space.
Oh.
Right? Let me suggest Sarah's Leaf Report.
Okay.
And for the jingle, it needs to be to the tune of Pretty Woman. Let's say Sarah's Leaf Report, walking through the lounge. Sarah's Leaf Report, finest news around. Sarah's Leaf Report, lighting up tonight. Bringing you the headlines, draw it slow and light.
Wow.
And the voiceover should be from the humidor to the headlines. This is Sarah's Leaf Report. See, she really...
Wow.
We appreciate this level of involvement. And then she says, stay smoky, stay informed until the final third, Sarah's Leaf Report. All right.
Oh, my goodness.
Right?
I love this.
I mean...
You know what? I might have to talk to the owner about this one. That's cute. I do love Kiltman's Corner because we love Kiltman. Don't get me wrong, but this is so well thought out. Wow. This also feels very news. Very news, like the news jingle before you hit the
More professional.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. The Kiltman's jingle isn't doing it for you, Leslie. No, that's okay. Thank you, Leslie. I love this. I don't know if Dave saw this yet, but we might have to pop that on his desk.
I mean, this makes a point, utterly, how we started almost like an April Fool's joke last year, right? On April 1st. It's been over a year, well received. We've been requested to do it twice a month. And for you not to have your corner, it is, honestly, it's delayed. Honestly, it has valid points.
Yeah.
I think it's a great suggestion.
I think and I think the writing is perfect. I can hear the jingle in my head. This is perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Leslie. Again, we love hearing from you guys. So the ashholespodcast@gmail.com. Drop us a line. We have got to talk about this six-pack because I just took a glance before the show, and this is a killer six-pack. I know I say that every week. Yeah. People are probably like, okay, here's Sarah being the hype girl again. But they really do make awesome packs for this specifically. So Dave's weekly six-pack, you can find it on 2guyscigars.com. That's the number 2guyscigars.com by searching Dave or milk. And if you don't know what that means, go back 10 episodes because it's there. But it will bring up the six-pack. It changes weekly. these are always really, really stellar lineups. So for this week, we've got the Red Anchor Captain, which is what we're smoking now. That's a $20 cigar out of the gate. The Montosa Maduro and Natural Toro. So a little surf and turf here, but I love the side-by-side of these because they are so different. Are so different, but they are delicious. They are so nice. The Maduro, it's got some strength behind it. I highly recommend for my stronger smokers. It's very good, but the Natural is flavorful enough that it's going to keep strong smokers entertained. You have the United Maduro Churchill. United's classic. That's great. I would never skip over that. And then the United Connecticut Churchill. So surf and turf is kind of the vibe for this pack. I really like the side-by-side that they're doing. And the McAuliffe White Gordo. And this is the first time it's offered for sale because the singles and boxes will go on sale July 9th at 10 a.m. at Two Guys Cigars. So if you want to get this cigar early, come on. Like, this is the way to do it. And that's $10.29 for the single. So all together, this would typically be $64.85. But if you do the Dave's Weekly 6-pack, you bring it down to $58.99. That's 10% off. So automatically, you get some savings there. And this is a great lineup. That McAuliffe White is fantastic, too. Have you had that?
No.
Yeah,
no.
for
I
a
had the
mild-
McAuliffe, that holographic one.
I don't think I had that one.
Somebody gave it to me. Just random things happen in my life. No, I don't even remember who gave it to me when. It just manifested in my life. No, but have not tried the white one. No.
I love that. I actually just talked to a guy about that. I came from the shop today, and he was looking for something mild. He'd been smoking another color in the McAuliffe, but he wanted something a little bit more mild because he had some buddies coming over. We settled on the McAuliffe White. I mean, it's
great.
It's really nice.
I haven't had the Gordo yet, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, their Gordos have been very good, very good. And we got some news about that later, folks, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, Dave's Weekly 6-pack, 2guyscigars.com, number 2, guyscigars.com, and search Dave or Milk. And get your hands on this, folks. This is a great lineup. Awesome. Yeah, I think I've smoked everything in here 6 to 7 times plus. So
Montosa Maduro has, like, I just cheated a little because I know it by heart, but I cheated. In a filler, it has Dominican, Nicaraguan, and Brazilian, and dark-fired Kentucky leaf. So
Yeah.
there's so much going on.
it is so flavorful.
So
and
much
that,
going on.
just so you guys know, the Montosa Toros are $8.79 for the single, and the United Churchills are $8.49. I mean, these are under $10 cigars, and I smoke them on the regular. I mean, they are. I have friends ask me all the time, like, how expensive do you need to spend to have a good cigar? And I'm like, under $10. I can name you 40 options. So these are some of them. So awesome. Yeah, definitely get your hands on this 6-pack. I need more coffee, I guess.
Or less.
Or less, maybe. I'm a little wired right now from caffeine, so.
Before we get, though, in the next thing, because I know it's going to be my favorite chapter. It's halfway. We're kind of halfway in Red Anchor.
Yeah.
I just literally put the ash down, not because it was falling, because I was like, let's just avoid the accidents. The draw is perfect.
Yeah.
The ash holds beautifully. It's just it's so interesting with the notes and stuff.
And the aromatics.
It's phenomenal. It's such a beautiful testament of Henke Kellner and Kellner Boutique Factory and their long life knowledge and wisdom to the cigar industry, as being the master blenders for Davidoff for like 20 plus years. In the 90s, all the good stuff came out of there. This is just stunning cigar.
It's really, really nice. I haven't had a Red Anchor. Actually, it's probably about a month ago when we had Ladies' Night. I had a Red Anchor that night, and it was a different size. I think it was a narrower ring gauge that we had that night.
I think we had Cooper. Oh, we had Gunner, my favorite, which is like very 6.5 by 43. Such a like Cuban-esque vibe because it's small ring gauges. I love small ring gauges. So much like less filler, more wrapper. So when you go from, let's say, Commodore 7 by 55, obviously it lengthened, the filling is plenty, but then you don't go down to Gunner, you can feel the difference.
Yeah,
in them, like,
this is
experience.
fantastic. I'm a big fan of Robusto sizes. I did like that one too, but I just feel like this flavor, you just can't beat it. It's really good. Awesome. Well, I think it's your time to shine, Ms. Agnes, with today's top 5.
In the rolling hills of Connecticut, nearly 250 years ago, tobacco farmers had a simple way of telling the world their harvest was ready. They'd hang a gold star high on the barn for all to see. No advertisements, no billboards, just a gold star. a symbol of pride, quality, and a job well done. Today, that tradition lives on in every Gold Star cigar. Crafted with premium tobacco and inspired by generations of American tobacco heritage, Gold Star delivers rich flavor, expert construction, and a smoking experience worthy of the name. And if you travel the back roads of Connecticut and Pennsylvania, you might still spot those stars hanging on weathered barns. A reminder that when something was truly special, it earned a Gold Star. Gold Star Cigars. The tradition continues. Gold Star Cigars, this cigar is ready.
So that's new. Very cool.
New to you.
Yeah, new to us. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, very cool. All
Right.
Brought to you by Gold Star. That's
There
another
you
one of your
go.
faves.
I mean, completely. I just had like a 3-day event at
Yeah.
Salem and Nashua and Seabrook. It was really good. I loved it.
Awesome. Awesome.
So today's top 5 most famous American women of all time. It's a joke of a list, but sure, let's go. Top 5. Let's put an emphasis on most famous American women. So I guess that may kind of help.
Sure.
Number 5, Beyonce. Okay.
I'm surprised she's not higher on that list, I'm going to be honest.
Yes, that's what I said. So it's an odd list.
There's a couple, like, I probably would have put Beyonce at number 1, but I don't know. Just based on, like, I mean, maybe net worth, but, or there's one other person on this list I'd maybe put at number 1, but.
Well, fine. Beyonce is a queen bee, whatnot. It's lovely. Like, the woman has talents, and she changed a lot of things in music industry. Like, you know, it's spectacular woman in terms of her. It went from, like, R&B, I'm guessing that's right, to the country.
Destiny's Child? Was it Destiny's Child? Yeah.
Woman has no limits.
Yes.
So, granted. Number 4, Taylor Swift. So, see, that's sort of...
Another one I would have put higher up there.
Yeah, but I guess it's like they mixed like different genres here. Most famous.
I thought we were gonna
women.
go music, but we
but
don't
no,
stay
we're
music.
not. No, and it's odd. So Taylor Swift, she's wealthy. I just read about her that she's like the most.
She's like the richest woman ever, or something like that.
In terms of the industry that she's in. Number 3, Madonna. Jesus Christ. Yes.
Also, like, are we talking like at the peak of their fame or now? Because it's got to be like the peak. Because Madonna's not really as relevant as she used to be.
It's kind of backwards,
Very backwards.
It does feel like
there's more youth than there are adults.
Right.
You know? Like, so it's kind of backwards almost.
Yeah, it almost feels like you could inverse this for present day.
Yeah.
Maybe if this is like peak of their fame.
I guess, but it's just
Versus
weird.
current,
Like, honestly, I totally would swap her with like Hillary Clinton. I don't like the woman, but she has freaking balls. The way she did that, all testifying or whatever that she had.
I'm just thinking of like household names.
Yeah.
Like, I can't mention the last time that my household talked about Madonna.
Yeah.
I definitely Beyonce, Taylor Swift, but they're making music now, so like it kind of makes sense there.
It's like mention these names to a kid on the street.
Right.
They're not going to know.
They're gonna know
Madonna.
T Swift. Probably.
Speaking of kid on a street, not quite. Before the show, I called my 16-year-old child, and I asked her, "Hey, honey, do you know Beyonce?" She's like, "Heard of her, yeah." Taylor Swift, yeah, I know Taylor Swift. Madonna, heard, but what does she do?
Yeah.
Not sure.
Fair.
And then to number 2, Oprah Winfrey.
Also another one, like peak of her fame, maybe.
Because now she's not so much.
Does she still have her show?
I don't think so.
I don't think
I think
so.
she does like random interviews here and there, but like, she's not. She's pretty much retired.
That's what I thought. So
understand,
this must be like height of their respective like fame. I could see that, but present day. I mean, this next one, obviously present day.
But the thing, Oprah Winfrey, you know, when she was on in a fashion show just recently in I think was it Paris, and people were talking not about her show, people were talking about her Ozempic body, because she was wearing either Fendi or like, you know, like a really fashionable outfit, and she looked nothing to what you would remember.
What you remember,
her.
yeah. I think Oprah Winfrey. I'm thinking like the shoulder pad blazers from like the 2000s and 90s.
Yeah, the jackets and stuff.
Yeah.
So, it was all about Ozempic. So now you would, if she comes in a conversation, it will be like, oh my gosh, have you seen her Ozempic body?
I mean, that's nothing new. They've always been talking about her weight.
Yeah,
That's true. That's
It's
one of her
crazy.
things,
Yeah.
by all means.
Yeah.
And number 1, Marilyn Monroe. My child did know her.
Okay.
And she said, yeah, I know her. I said, really? And what was she famous for? And she said, well, she's been considered the most beautiful woman And I'm like, okay, sex symbol. Which brought me, I like that Marilyn Monroe had relatively short life, right?
You like that?
No, I know. No,
okay.
not that, but sure. This is my language.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, but had the impact she left.
Yes.
Like a true, there was so much femininity about her.
Yeah.
She was exploited, yet she maintained that. I love all her movies.
Yeah.
Her artistic expression, her passion to be actually acknowledged as an actress. So I have like books about her.
Her story's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
So that's why when looking at this list, I'm like, okay, height of their fame, I could see this. Like, that was a household name. You know, it's still, I mean, she's a historical figure now.
Yeah,
so.
I'd say, from out of these, Marilyn Monroe, historical figure. Like, I would see her just generally being on Most Famous Women.
Yeah.
Like, if we kind of mix and match all the fields, whatnot.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I could see that.
But it's an odd freaking list.
Credit to Dan always for our top 5.
I looked at it, I was like, I can't even get mad. It's like, I'm so unbothered at this point.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
it's just kind of our bit to be like,
right?
Dan the man making the lists. So, yeah, that's your top 5. It's definitely a present day and historic list, I would say. But, yeah, I'd say they're all famous. I just maybe not all famous right now, kind of vibe. So, so I know Leslie sent in this lovely Sarah's Leaf report to the tune of Pretty Woman. But for today, just because I don't have the sound effects, we are going to call it Kiltman's Corner for now.
Red Anchor is the world's first cigar brand, beginning in 1772, now celebrating over 250 years. United Cigar, in partnership with the famed Kellner family, reintroduced Red Anchor cigars, now blended in the Dominican Republic, featuring an Ecuador wrapper, Monte Plata binder, and fillers of San Vicente, Habano 92, and Pennsylvania broadleaf. This 3-country blend creates a medium-bodied smooth profile of cedar, nutmeg, shortbread, and a rich buttery finish. It's time to relish the return of Red Anchor cigars.
I would like the audience to know my typical read is like a paragraph, and this is an entire printer page for a read. So I'm putting in the legwork today for this one. For the Kiltman's Corner news, McAuliffe goes green, white, and blue for exclusive Gordo line at Two Guys. Two Guys Cigars is thrilled to announce the next expansion of the exclusive McAuliffe Gordo selection, adding 3 more standout blends from McAuliffe's celebrated color series, McAuliffe Green, McAuliffe White, and McAuliffe Blue. After launching the 6x60 Gordo format in January with McAuliffe Black and Red, Two Guys Cigars is once again expanding this exclusive offering with 3 new editions built for fans of big ring premium cigars and unbeatable value. The latest additions to the exclusive McAuliffe Gordo line include McAuliffe Green Gordo. This is featuring a Brazilian Matafina wrapper over a Mexican San Andreas Negro binder and a Nicaraguan filler. The McAuliffe White Gordo, the smoothest and mildest addition to the color series. McAuliffe White features a Connecticut wrapper over a broadleaf binder and with Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers. And the McAuliffe Blue Gordo, crafted with a San Andreas Sumatra wrapper, Ecuadorian Habano binder, and Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers. True to McAuliffe's reputation for value, the new green, white, and blue Gordos will carry the same MSRP as they previously released McAuliffe Black and Red Gordos, which is $10.29 per cigar or $179.99 per box of 20. The new McAuliffe Green, White, and Blue Gordos will go on sale Thursday, July 9th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, exclusively at Two Guys Cigars and twoguyscigars.com. Okay, I got through that. That was a long read.
Kiltman could never do it.
They gave me the long read because Kiltman's coming in later to film. But I'm excited about this. The Gordos were hugely popular. They still are. We have entire box buyers on the black and red. And I obviously, like, if you're going to do it for one color, I assume the next colors are going to get the same treatment. I just expected it to be like a one color rollout. So the fact that they're doing green, blue, and white at the same time, I think that's genius. Mm-hmm. Like, get it in the people's hands, you know. And I've smoked all of these. The green is a pretty heavy in my rotation. I do really like the McAuliffe Green a lot. But this is great. Yeah, anyone who likes a 60 ring gauge, this is your jam right here. Have you smoked the McAuliffe colors?
No, actually, I'm telling you, I think it was That
You had a
holographic
holographic one. I don't know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's like the multicolored, whatever they call it.
Multicolor
It's there's a name for it.
Was it like a limited
Maybe.
run, or
Was it called the palette or something like that? It's something along those
Interesting.
lines. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of their stuff. We talk about them a lot in regard to just like women in the industry. Amanda McAuliffe is, she's very influential, and she is really making a name for this brand. So love to see like women in the industry just killing it, and she really is. She's got a lot out there. So July 9th, everybody, be ready. So those go fast, and we will have them exclusively at Two Guys, typically for a period of time that's longer than you expect. So if you want to get your hands on it, come to one of our stores, Nashua, Salem, or Seabrook, or go to twoguyscigars.com, number 2guyscigars.com. All right, how's this captain treating everybody?
This is so delicious. I also wanted to let you guys know that the box was Nelson Alfonso helped to create the box, the way it looks, assisted.
It's
Oliver
really beautiful.
And Dave with the logos, so it has that elegance and very detailed. I also totally dropped the ball not having Red Anchor ashtray right here.
Oh, shoot.
But
They're in
all right.
all of our lounges, though.
And
If you want to look at them, they're in
and
our
if you
lounges.
want to buy a box, you most likely can get an ashtray. It's beautiful. But
It
it's
is really nice.
such an elegant cigar. It's definitely medium full if we're talking flavor as well. Like so much going on there. And
It's so nice. This is such a nice. I was like I had I had the spins before we did the show, and I didn't know what we were smoking. I had like looked at the notes, but I glazed over the cigar because I know we're gonna have a cigar, and I saw it was this one. I was like, okay, thank God, because like I know I chugged some sugary drinks and I'm good, but like I know this one's gonna just sit really nice on my palate. It's not gonna make me jittery. I mean, this is truly a beautiful expression in the United portfolio.
it's one of those cigars that, depending on what you drank, it's almost like it's so different because your palate will pick up certain, like there's so much going on. You can feel sourdough, powdery cocoa, leather, espresso beans, sweet earth, sweet earth. That's what I wanted to say. There's popcorn and cedar. So depending on what you combine it with, the time of the day you smoke, it's one of the most eventful experiences with the pairings. We've done tequila pairings with Red Anchor. Oliver loves tequila. And
I can see that pairing well.
and it's sort of adds like a freshness, not overpowering. It's just try it. This is like cigar that should be on everybody's rotation, but it's overlooked. It's like when you talk about where to eat a good steak. People will say, "Oh, I go to where people go, Outback Steakhouse, right?"
That's a chain.
Something basic, but like this is more like Oliver told me that story. It's like when you discover that very small restaurant somewhere like middle of this like tiny street, like in between Boston. You have to like go where the beautiful like street of lots of trees, like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then you find it, take a right, and then in between those arches,
The hole in the wall, the stunning.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Only the
this is-
locals know.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is that when you just don't want to sound like basic. This is that hidden gem
For
that
sure.
people should explore, and there's 5 sizes. There's everything for everybody.
Yeah.
Period. Just grab
It's in the
one.
6-pack, folks. I definitely recommend if you want to try this, get that you might as well get that 6-pack. You're not going to be disappointed. So
Yeah, a nice smooth retrohale too. That's where you really pick up the sourdough kind of.
It's funny you
flavors.
just mentioned that, and I kind of haven't been retrohaling as much. My allergies have been killing me, so I just did the retrohale, and I got bread. I didn't necessarily get sourdough, but that bready note, 100% that comes through. You're 100% right. On that note, we got to rate this bad boy. I wrote mine down with my Sharpie already. Oh, it does say Sharpie. Well, it's a highlighter, but I'm not crazy. I want to see what you guys rate it first, though.
Okay.
All right, Aaron, hit us. What's your rating?
I gave it a 93.
Nice. Okay, solid.
Excellent cigar.
Miss Agnes?
94.
94.
There you go.
I have it in writing right there, 94. So, I mean, if you're paying attention to ratings, that's really high for all of us. So this is a great one, folks. Definitely get your hands on the Red Anchor Captain. Give it a shot. And I'm going to keep smoking this even after we're done. I'm not putting this one down. So Well, that is it for the Ash Heels, folks. The boys are back next week, and they are smoking new McAuliffe Gordos, the ones we just talked about. If you want to drop us a line, send us an email at theashholespodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know your thoughts on the show this week. Until then, you have been listening to the Ash Heels, broadcasting from Studio 21 Cigar Studio above Two Guys Cigars in Salem, New Hampshire. We will see you next month.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.